Welcome to another edition of Nightmare Stories of the Otherside. Today, I welcome in Laura DeForest and Christina Dubois of Ethereal Enigma Paranormal. Welcome in, ladies, and tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Thank you, Laura. Do you want to start?
Sure. My name's Laura, and I've been reading tarot cards for 25 plus years. But I would say out of all those years, I've been doing it professionally for the last 2 years. I started my own Instagram and TikTok page for my tarot readings. And I just started a paranormal team with my partner, Christina. I believe this past February. Was it February?
Yeah, I think yeah. It's been a few months.
Okay.
We've been doing stuff before that. We've been doing stuff since last
That's
summer,
true.
really, but
We have been. But that's basically me.
and for me, so I grew up in a haunted house. I can attest to Laura's skills, by the way, at tarot. She's a very skilled tarot reader. But I grew up in a haunted house, so I've always been interested in this stuff. But um I've been doing paranormal investigations since I was a teenager, really. It's been a long time. So the fact that I found someone who's interested in doing this with me is really exciting. So we just started doing stuff together. It's been honestly almost a year now since we started in the summer of last year. Um, and
Mhm.
it's been a lot of fun. We were just at Montauk Camp Hero. We can talk a little bit about that if you want.
Yep, that is definitely got that on my bullet points here.
Yeah.
So, for like locations for each of you, like whether it was like when you guys first started or before you started as a team, where did you guys go first?
We
Uh,
went,
our
well, Pottersville.
Yeah, that was
Um,
our first one, Pottersville.
yeah. So Pottersville it's a ghost town. I
Mhm.
think they um shut it down in like 2000, was it 2001? They bulldozed everything. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
some
the
remains,
state
but
bulldozed it down. Basically, I'm not sure who owned it before that, but they weren't really taking care of it, so the state kind of took it over and bulldozed down like pretty much all of the rest of the village. So all you can see really are the remnants of structures. But there is a rumor that there's a lumber house there that's still intact. I mean, it's kind of fallen apart, but it's mostly there. And that I really want to go back and take a look if we
I
can.
didn't
But
know there was anything left there. Yeah, we
yeah,
found some
yeah,
remains of some buildings,
yeah.
which the place used to be a bit dark. There was an
Hmm.
axe murder there. At one point, this
Yes,
guy murdered his whole family and then killed himself.
yep.
Um, there were reports of the whole town just randomly going missing
Hmm.
at one point in time. So there's a lot of really strange reports about the place. And you definitely get a weird feeling going in there. Like once we got into the actual town area, where the town used to be, several of us got like feelings of physically being choked.
Hmm.
Interesting.
That's intense.
Yeah, yeah. It was, and I'm not even really. I don't even pick up on this stuff really. I would not consider myself to be sensitive. Laura's a little more sensitive.
Hmm.
But I'm not even a sensitive person, but I picked up on a choking feeling because there's
Hmm.
one section where for some reason there are a ton of trees that have been uprooted, and I don't know if it's flooding or
And
what,
they were
but
healthy trees too. It was very bizarre. It
yeah.
wasn't like they were old or petrified trees or anything like that. They were just in one area of Pottersville. The trees were just uprooted and knocked over, and you got a really, really like just rotten, awful feeling just standing in between all those uprooted trees. It was very strange.
Oh, I'm sure.
And we got a lot of different voices on the ghost box. A lot of them were very, I would say, religious and maybe pagan religion too. Some of pagan religion, but they were saying things like holy water and oh gosh, I would have to go back
Satanic.
over everything.
They
But
said satanic,
they
holy
said
water,
yeah,
bless us.
they did say that. Okay, I wasn't sure if they
Yeah.
said one, but
I'm pagan. That's interesting.
yeah, there
Yeah.
was some mention of pagan, but I can't remember. I have to go back over all my stuff.
Sure.
But
Yeah, it's been a while now.
That sounds crazy.
it,
Like
yeah,
crazy in like a good way.
the history
definitely.
there is definitely crazy. There was a
It
lot of
is.
I wouldn't call them natural deaths, but there was a lot of unnatural deaths, murders and
hmm
suicides, and then there was flooding and fires, and people died from that too. And then just the lumber mill was their only means of um, making money in the village. So when that burned down, everything just followed from there. All these bizarre deaths happened. There was a serial killer that was on the loose, and then they caught him and they hung him. And ironically, someone else took on the role. And when they tried to like chase him down, he had killed his family and then killed himself. So it was very strange when, reviewing that history, it makes me think of someone who would be more like, like a possession
Hmm.
than, than anything else because, two murderers, you have one
Yeah.
right after the other. So, and the way they recorded the history there is not very good. They did not record it very well.
It's also, if you talk to the locals, it's impossible to get anyone to agree to speak with us about the place. They
Yeah.
wouldn't even speak to us. I
Oh,
tried to interview a bunch of people, and they said, no, nope, I don't want to talk about it. And they're very strange about it, and they say,
Mhm.
stay away from that place.
That's a
And
mystery.
it's
It's
yeah,
like
that's
real
It
life
is.
crazy.
Blair Witch Project vibes.
exactly like the Blair Witch
Yes, it
Project.
does.
They say
You
they're
always,
like, stay
yeah.
away, don't go in there, particularly at night. If someone had an experience, they're very weird about it. They don't want to talk about what they experienced there. It's
Yeah.
bizarre.
Bizarre experiences, like a Jeep coming out of the woods and chasing people down. Like a Jeep, in early 1900s,
That's what they say. Like an
they
old
were
Jeep
first made,
follows
yeah, like
you.
a really
Right.
old Jeep. It's very,
Right.
very
Like a whole
strange
ass
things.
Jeep. Like
Yeah,
Right.
just
Yeah.
coming out of the woods
okay.
and chasing people.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That kind of
We were
reminds me of an
walking.
experience I had like many years ago. I grew up down in a small town, Red Wing, about hour and a half south of the metro. And even further down there, there's like Old Frontenac, and they have a cemetery that has like graves from like the 1800s. Well, as kids, we used to go down there and hang out at the end turnaround. And
Mhm.
one night we're just hanging out down there, and it's like, do you hear that? We like heard dogs barking and chains. We're like, okay, somebody's just, coming down here walking their dogs. And it kept getting louder and closer. And like it ran right by us, but there was nothing.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
It's like, okay, what
Eerie.
the hell was that?
Yeah.
And it sounded
Interesting.
like,
That's weird.
probably 3, 4 dogs.
Hmm.
Wow. We also we do think there's something ominous in those woods. We got a lot of talk of Beelzebub on the ghost box. They said
Hmm.
Beelzebub several times on the ghost box. My opinion is they're probably saying it to scare us. I don't think it's actual Beelzebub.
Yeah.
Um, I think they're saying it because they want to intimidate us and to scare us while we're out there. But as we were out there, we got really intimidating voices on the ghost box saying, like creepy laughter, saying, we're going to hunt you down, we're chasing you.
Yeah, that was definitely creepy. I don't know what the connection is there. Like, there's just so many things, that I would love to continue to explore, especially when it comes to Pottersville. I think it'll always be a mystery. It's just,
Do you think maybe they've just suffered so much tragedy there that maybe something is coming through and is like, we're
Yeah.
done, go
Yes.
away, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, I believe that
Yeah.
I believe tragedy can attract things that, demons, all kinds of things.
Negative
Even,
energy, you
negative
know?
energy, yeah,
Well,
definitely.
even just the people that died in that area kind of like lingering and
Hmm.
coming together, and I don't know, that kind of makes sense. I imagine
Hmm.
a lot of them are angry.
That
Yeah.
does make sense. There's a lot of negativity. You could feel it though in your gut.
Yeah,
Um,
it's definitely interesting feeling there. I mean, you always feel like you're being watched, no matter where you are.
yes. Yeah. And then the roads kind of change on you too, which
Yes, they change.
has been reported by other people, but you go in there and you get very disoriented. And then you're like, was that path there on our way back? They're like new paths appear.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
And we
Yeah,
both were,
there was like
yeah,
rock walls in the woods, and on the way up, they seem to be in different places, but I could be, I don't know. It's very, you're right. It's disorienting. You're like, wait a second,
disoriented.
that one.
Yeah. And then supposedly the what kind of mob owns that place now, Laura? What did they say? Irish
Oh
mob?
my gosh! First, I heard it was the Italian mob, then the Chinese mob.
What is the Irish mob?
Yeah, I heard that one too, but I really don't know what mob owns that place. If a mob owns that place, I think it's just owned by some random rich guy who turned it, into the farm into a resort. But
Yes. Yeah.
there's so many people say this and people say that, and they're like, oh, they still dump dead bodies back there. I don't know if any of that's true.
Well, we
Yeah.
found some sort of a man-made, I don't know if it was a grave
Yes,
or what, but
that
there
was
was a
weird.
rock structure in there that we started digging and we were like, I feel like maybe I shouldn't keep going.
Yeah, we concentrated on that a little a little too much. Like, what is this? Is this a well? Was there something under here?
I don't know. It was some
Uh,
sort of it was man-made. Someone
it
put
was
time into it.
definitely man-made, yeah. And it was in a
Um,
very strange spot in the woods.
in a very odd spot, and there were
Yep.
lots of it was large rocks.
Yeah, when
Uh,
you look at it, it could you could say that it's a well. I don't know. That's what
maybe?
my guess would be, but I don't know. When you start to uncover, it definitely doesn't look like a well. So,
Yeah, yeah. It didn't look like it was a strange place. We'd like to go back. So that was
yeah.
our first investigation, was
Yes.
Nice.
Pottersville.
Yeah.
So then after that, what would your second investigation?
We started to focus on Letchworth after that, right, Laura? Was that what we did
Did.
next?
Did we do Lenchworth next, or was it Fort Montgomery?
Well, technically we did make like a random stop at Fort Montgomery.
Yes, we did. We did. And that was a little biz well, that was interesting. Was not
That was
expecting.
interesting. So yeah, Fort Montgomery is basically the British um, overran us, and that was the story. That was all I could find on the history of Fort Montgomery. So I was not expecting anything exciting there, really, other than maybe an EVP or two. So we went in there and we just started walking around, and we were just chatting, right, Laura? We were just chatting about
Yeah.
men, stinking and stuff. And we didn't think anything
Men
of it. We were
stinking.
just chilling, and then no one was there because it was a little rainy and cold out that day. No
Right,
one
there
was
was
there.
no one there. But
Laura,
I got a child's voice on my ghost box and shocked the hell out of me. And I was like, what? What would a kid be doing here? And it came through a couple of times, the same voice. So we found a plaque because you can walk around the fort and there's different plaques that'll tell you different things about different areas. And on one of the plaques was a story about an 8-year-old boy that was at the battle.
Hmm.
while it was being taken place. And I was like, oh my God, this has got to
Yeah.
be the kid that's coming through.
So yeah, you kept getting a
That was
child
pretty
coming through.
amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
But the most interesting thing to me was I was not expecting anything negative there. Okay. So,
No,
but
that was the other
I
thing.
was sitting,
Yeah.
yeah, I was sitting there talking to Laura. We were just hanging out, talking. Didn't think anything of it. We didn't hear anything strange. We didn't feel anything unusual.
Mhm.
And I had my recorder running. It was sitting beside me. It wasn't windy that day. It was a little like mist. It was like a misty rain. We didn't have to use an umbrella.
No
And
strong
it was
wind. Yeah.
no strong wind. It was cold.
Yeah.
We had our snuggies on and stuff.
Hmm.
But I was just chilling, talking to Laura about life. And then I was like, hey, Laura, let me fill your holy water necklace because she has holy water. I bought these little necklaces that you can put ashes in and stuff.
Okay.
So I was filling hers. And that is when these weird voices started. And it was like demonic screaming. I
Yeah. It was.
was like, no.
It was scary. I mean, we didn't even get a sense that that was even going on in the background.
We had
And,
no
you know,
idea.
when we reviewed it, I mean, we were just like, holy crap.
I had to
Wow.
take the night off. I was out here alone in the dark listening for EVPs, and I heard like huffing, puffing,
Yeah.
screaming, it sounded like a bull
And at one
going
point,
like,
you asked him his name, and he said evil.
Hmm.
I said, "Who am I talking to?" And they said, "Evil."
Yeah.
That was the one actual voice I got. The rest of it was huffing, puffing, screaming,
Growling,
shrieking,
shrieking.
growling. So, and that started exactly when
Strange
I was
energy
filling the holy
noises, too.
water.
Like, I don't know. Definitely some strange noises coming through.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It was
bizarre.
It was almost like some kind of spiritual battle between good and evil because you would hear voices and you're trying to like decipher. Of course, there's no like real way to decipher what's going on, but it sounded like, almost like a spiritual battle that was happening because you would hear a voice that wasn't so evil sounding, like, I can't remember what the conversation was, but there was a conversation happening and it sounded like a battle, like between an angel and a
right.
demon.
That's pretty intense. It's like
Yeah,
something
it's
you
not.
like hear like on a TV show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I was
not
not
something you
expecting
would
that
expect at Fort
at
Montgomery, of all
all.
places, too.
I mean, a battle took place there, but
It did.
I wouldn't have
I didn't
expected it
sense
that.
anything, and I'm still surprised. I'm like, I didn't sense anything. I
No,
can't even believe that.
no,
Nothing. I sense nothing.
I didn't
Absolutely
expect
nothing. Well,
anything
nothing
negative.
evil, but
Right. And then for something to randomly be like, I'm evil. Who are you talking to? Evil. And then start like shrieking when I fill the holy water necklace. And it just kept going on and on like that,
yeah,
growling, shrieking, screaming, angry. Whatever it was angry.
Hmm.
yeah.
I think the growling would have freaked me out the
Oh,
most.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it was a little
whistle.
Yeah.
definitely
That
unexpected.
was a little. And I was out here in the dark listening to the EVPs. I had to stop. I was like, I'm done. I
Yeah,
wore that holy water necklace for like about 5 days straight. I didn't take it off. I'm not a religious person, but I was like, I'm just in case.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
Grab my
wear this thing.
tiger's eye.
That was pretty intense.
Yeah, I didn't like that. But then we've been focusing on Letchworth. Now,
Yes.
Letchworth is an abandoned, basically mental asylum, but they had a lot of
Okay.
developmentally disabled people living there. And it's about 130 buildings, right, Laura? 130? It's a big
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. And most of those
And
buildings are still there too.
they're all still standing. A lot of them still, they're covered and boarded up. But a lot of the buildings you can literally just walk straight into. And this is in
Okay.
Haverstraw, New York. If you look it up, you can you can go there and they say you can go there without the cops bothering you. But the cops we actually ended up meeting someone there, and she was like, "Listen, the cops are gonna tell you they're gonna arrest you if they find you in the building." But we haven't really had an issue. We went there in the middle of the night, like a couple of weeks ago, and it was overrun with teenagers.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
geez.
So
bet.
many teenagers.
we were
It's like
not
a party
expecting
in
that.
there. We were not expecting that.
No, we were expecting like a nice, quiet, little ghost hunt.
Right.
Yeah.
But
How am I supposed to?
all of a sudden you hear like a whole bunch of kids coming up to the building. You're like,
Right.
what is
And
that?
they're all loud. You know how
Yeah, they're
18-year-olds
not
are.
Yeah.
quiet at all. So it wasn't like,
They're teens.
yeah, but they were cute. I mean, they were actually helpful. One of them did take a picture. I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about it, Chrissy, but she was
Yeah,
doing
we can
an
talk about it.
ET session, I think, and he
Yeah,
came in
well,
and took a picture of her. Later, didn't think of anything of it, but he sent me the picture later, and it was pretty shocking. I mean, it was a little blurry, but there was
yeah.
one picture that showed her pretty normal, just sitting on the ground, and the next picture which was within a second of each other, there was this creepy red smile, bloody smile that like took up the whole size
Oh,
of her
the face. It's
face.
like, and the best way I can
Like
describe it to you guys, because the first thing I thought of was the Black Dahlia murder,
yeah,
where the
it was
guy
just
carved
carved
a
into her
smile
face.
with a knife all the way
That's
through her
insane.
whole
Yeah, we
face.
still have that picture, but
Yeah,
we've been debating on posting it because it's a little bit blurry. It's on the blurry side, but
Yeah.
yeah.
it's obvious there's something weird going on there.
I'd love to see
That
the
was pretty
picture. I'm
creepy.
interested.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
send it to you if we
yeah,
connect after
definitely.
this. We'll
Yeah,
All
I
send
right.
want
it
to
to
see
you.
it.
But so, speaking on that, I don't know if any of you have heard this. So, like, yesterday was my last day of work, and one of my coworkers, like, she goes, I have a story to tell you. This will be like right up your alley. And like, her mom and aunt live, it was North or South Dakota. And last Wednesday, they were like in a really bad car accident. Both of them are still alive. And her aunt, who's 88 years old, said, like, the force of the impact, she got thrown back into the headrest and then went forward, and her head was in her lap, and like all the airbags went off around her, and she like remembered the whole thing happening, and like she had broke her arm. She had a black t-shirt on with like sunflowers or something on it. Well, 2 days after the accident, a couple of family members went to the car to get some personal belongings out of there before they totaled out the car, because it was not going to be a fixable. And the two people were standing outside the passenger car taking pictures just to show other family members the airbags. In the picture, you can see the aunt in the car, like hunched over, like how she
Oh,
had described it. But this was 2 days after the accident when she was in the hospital.
Oh, God.
oh wow.
So it's like
That's crazy.
trying to figure out like
Yeah.
what that would be.
Yeah.
Oh, that's freaky.
Interesting.
So like one person, I said it could be like, how did he, let's see if I can find the text on how he described what he thought was, good Lord, where is that? Like, as he said, it was the ghost of what could have been.
Mm.
So it's like, I don't know
Oh,
if like her spirit left her body and it was like an imprint of it.
Mm-hmm.
oh my
But it's like when
God.
they were there taking the pictures, they said like looking in the car, they saw nothing, but it just showed up in the picture.
It's
That's
almost
so
like
weird.
looking at a different timeline.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
It's
just
almost like
like,
timelines jumped.
Yeah.
but it's like one of the strangest, most bizarre pictures I have ever seen. It's like, I go, I don't know how to explain that.
That's very interesting.
Do you still have the picture?
Yeah, it's not the best quality, but I can send it to you too and see, because I
Yeah,
took
I
a
want to see it.
picture. Yeah, I took a picture through her phone, so but you can see it on there.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm curious about that.
Yeah.
I'd love to brainstorm and think of why that
Right.
could
So
be.
like I've been asking various people, it's like, what's your interpretation of this? Because like I've never come across it. I go, I've seen some and heard some strange things in the last year and a half, but that right there is like top of the line out
Yeah.
there.
Right. Yeah, that's really freaky. I would love to know why that is happening.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that, like, how do you explain it?
You really can't, I don't think. Somebody should be able to, but I don't know.
Someone out there should.
That
Yeah.
is interesting. That's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of similar to what we saw, where it's like, how do you even explain? There's nothing explaining why the picture would look like someone carved. It
Yeah.
Yeah.
was red and bloody looking too.
Right.
It definitely looked like a carved, like it looked violent.
The
Hmm.
other thing that you'll notice in the picture when I send it to you is on the wall. There's a picture of a smiley face, and I see a slight difference in both pictures. I think the smiley face is looking at her when you see the picture of the carving on her face.
Hmm.
The smiley face that's on the wall. I know this sounds bizarre, but there's graffiti everywhere. And there's just this one smiley face. It's just red. It has a red mouth and eyes.
And
It
then
was behind her,
Notice.
like in the
it
picture?
was to the side of me. It was a
Yeah,
smiley face, like
on the
someone
side
like
of the
a
wall.
graffiti
Okay.
smiley face. But it was a weird coincidence too. And then there was on the ghost box, the other investigator girl got a word that I don't want to say on Facebook, or on YouTube. On the ghost box, it was kind of a scary word. And then Laura also experienced something. She got like underwear caught on her shoe, and then there were other weird signs that something might have happened in that room.
Yeah, it was like a story that was piecing together, but from experiences from each of us,
Right.
separate experiences. It was very strange.
Hmm.
That was very, I never experienced something like that on an investigation where it was everyone
Yeah.
was getting a different piece of the story.
Mhm.
That is super interesting, actually. The
Yeah,
fact that everybody had something else going on for themselves.
yeah.
That
But it
I
was like
feel,
related. At
yeah.
least we
It was
think it
related.
is.
It was
Yeah,
related.
yeah.
And it does make me kind of wonder because it almost felt like violence towards women in that room or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Ugh.
The like weird
So
carved
how
looking.
did you guys
Yeah.
feel feeling that energy then? Uncomfortable a lot, I imagine.
Yeah, I felt a little uncomfortable. What did you feel in that room, Laura? I felt a little uncomfortable in that room.
Um, Definitely uncomfortable. I would definitely describe it as that, but also like there's some kind of confusion. Like someone definitely felt confused. I don't
Okay.
know if they felt confused, like if they were in the wrong building or the wrong room, or they were confused about what happened to them. I'm not sure what, but definitely a confusion. And I think that like prevented some communication.
Yes. Well,
Oh, I don't know.
a
I
lot
don't
of
know
those
what that
people,
was.
a
But
lot of those people
definitely.
were mentally disabled too, and they
Yeah.
might not have been able to actually speak
Yeah.
Yeah.
and express
That's a good point.
themselves.
Yeah.
So confusion is part
Yeah.
of it, is possibly, one of the things that entered my mind after I left that place, and it wasn't my own thought. I could tell it wasn't my own thought. I was
Mhm.
thinking like I could scream, but no one cares, and there's such an injustice happening here, but no one cares, and there's nothing I can do about it, and this hopeless
Hmm.
feeling. It wasn't my thought. It was coming
Right.
from someone there or some energy there.
Mhm. And which is interesting because that girl that was in that group of teenagers, she heard screaming in the woods. A girl screaming.
She did.
She was
That's
freaking
pretty
out about it
crazy.
for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, that girl was screaming, overhearing, screaming in the woods. Like she was really scared.
Yeah. And actually, there was things happening while she was hearing the screaming. It was so bizarre. Like I heard a loud bang in one of the rooms while she was screaming outside. It was all on recording. It's like, what is
Yeah.
going on right now? It's like complete chaos.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like,
It
which
was
was,
a lot. And it's a massive place. We
it
haven't
is.
investigated half of that place. We
No,
haven't investigated 1/3 of that place.
no, we've been in like the main hospital mostly. But there's lots of other buildings. There's supposedly an underground tunnel system as well.
Nice.
Yeah,
Where is
so
it
that would be.
located again?
Letchworth Village in
Yeah.
Haverstraw, New York.
Mhm.
It was closed in I
Yeah.
think
Okay.
96 because it just got so overcrowded that people were naked running around. They didn't have proper food. They were covered in feces and it got
Yeah.
so overcrowded and they had good intentions initially, but with a lot of these mental asylums, they're like, where do we put this person? We'll just throw them
Oh,
in here. And
you hear a
it just
lot of
got, it was
that.
too much. Yes,
Mhm.
there was so much of that.
Yeah.
There's a really good documentary about that. I'd love to explore that place. Have you guys heard about the Titicut Falls?
No.
No.
I haven't heard.
No, it's so documentary, I think it was made in the 80s. This film crew went into this asylum and it was just horrible. It literally exactly what you just described. All of these people, most of them were naked, most of them were smearing, feces on the wall, on themselves. And they just weren't properly cared for. They just kind of got dumped off. And then I think there was like one caretaker to every like 30 patients that they had in there. So
Wow.
it was just wild. And these people came in like they pretended that they were trying to like promote the asylum and whatever, but they were just trying to get the footage. And it's like a really hard watch. It's gross. Um,
Mm.
I couldn't imagine being in that kind of situation, especially back then where it was so easy to just throw somebody
Yep.
into a hospital or
Yeah.
an asylum.
Yeah,
Like you didn't need much reason.
I
Yeah.
know.
I mean, even kids with like ADD, they're like, oh, they're out of control. Throw them in there.
Right.
You
Right. They
know,
just throw everyone in there
no
and
reason.
you don't even need proof. And then once they're in
Right.
there, they don't even
Right.
truly have rights.
No,
I
Yeah.
they
mean,
don't.
a lot of these
Exactly.
people, like the
No,
lobotomy,
because they're insane, right? Like
right?
Yeah, they
That's
do
just
what they want to
horrible.
them.
it's
Like,
obviously closed now, but I think that would be a really interesting place to explore sometime too. I don't know exactly where it's located, but it was
yeah,
horrific.
that would be interesting.
It's a good
Yeah.
spot to pick up on stuff because, a lot of these energies, they're disturbed, they're angry still, they're upset still, they're confused still. And of
Hmm.
course, why wouldn't they be?
Rightfully
Oh,
so, right? I mean,
yeah. It's just in that the lobotomies, they did all kinds of
oh,
testing on these people. They have
Oh, I know.
a morgue on site at this place.
Hmm.
well, if that's not telling, I don't know what is.
I know, right?
They had
We got our
four
own
spots
board
for
right
bodies.
here.
Why do you need four spots for bodies? How many people are dying in this
I
place,
know,
though?
Yeah.
right? We need four at a time.
Right. There's too many.
Yeah.
There's too many spots for bodies. That
It's
was
not funny,
horrible.
it's funny.
They had a little laboratory right by it. Like you can tell that
Yeah.
there was a morgue. We took a picture in the morgue because we got in, right, Laura? Was it gross? It felt gross to me to get in it, but I had to do it.
Yeah, it felt a little gross. I mean,
It
I
felt
think
gross.
when I felt grosser. I'll put it that way. But yeah, that was pretty gross. I was gonna say the building at Montauk, entering that building, that was pretty gross.
Entering the building in Montauk.
Yes, that was a little.
I, you know, yes. So Montauk is
Exactly
our
how I
most
described.
recent. Laura, do you want to talk about the Montauk conspiracy theories?
Yeah, we can do
I
that.
like a good conspiracy theory.
Same. Let's do it.
Yes, so Montauk was one of the I've been studying that for a while. Actually found an old unmarked DVD in Blockbuster about 20 years ago with all these different interviews, UFO stuff on it, and one of it was about the Montauk Project. And oh my God, the weird stuff on there that you can't find on the internet. One of the things that stuck out to me was how they talked about sending people through this porthole because they, they would open portholes to, I guess, time travel. So they would send these people through there, and these people would have these memories that would just not match up with their life here that they experienced here. Like they would go through and, they'd be like, oh, I don't remember that in my childhood. That didn't happen. But this is what I remember, which was like an alternate version. So one of the theories is like it's not the same version of themselves that came through the porthole that came back through.
Yeah.
So there's like a different timeline version of themselves that are living here and now. So they interviewed them, so they had all these strange memories of Montauk and being in this, government facility underground where they did all these weird stuff, not just to other adults, but to children, psychic children. They had a radio tower there that they would use. The conspiracy theory around that is they would use it for mind control. But if you read about it, they'll tell you that it's used for like defense, Air Force defense, which, at one point, they're not lying when they're saying, oh, this is what we use this for. But that's not all it was used for. And, there's obvious things that you can find evidence of that, there was something else going on there. It's just, to me, it's a little obvious, especially about the things you read. Like we read recently about someone finding some, not shotgun shells, but a certain type of.
I thought they did say shotgun shells, didn't they not?
It was
It was like a
shotguns.
bullet or something, or maybe it was like a bullet or something. They took a metal detector out and they found bullets and they said, hey, if there was no Montauk monster, why
Right.
is there evidence that they were shooting at something on the grounds all over the place?
And there was proof, there was evidence that there was impact. It was impact that it hit
Right,
something.
it hit something. It hit something. So
Yes.
this wasn't just shooting practice. Not that they would do
There's
that,
no
but
history of battles or anything like that there.
no.
So
Supposedly it was just for, you know, just for a lookout or whatever.
right.
And then they cemented everything over. You can't get in. Laura went into an area she wasn't supposed to, but she got spooked. She heard something in there.
I had to do it. I've been learning about this place for 20 years. I wasn't,
You had to. Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
did not,
I love
it's not going to stop me.
that.
I had to do it.
I
But
love it.
on this DVD that I found, there was also talk about how these psychic children would power this radio tower. And one of the children, at the very end, in 1981, I think, when it was decommissioned, is when this child called this monster through this porthole. And this thing came through. This thing was pretty big and did a lot of damage. Everyone ran in a hurry. They left everything, the lights on, everything running. And there's, people found it that way. Like people left in a hurry. They had no idea why. The child was, I think, hooked up to some kind of machine or something. I don't know. But they would pump him with drugs and everything. So once the kid woke up, the monster was gone, all the damage was gone, like everything disappeared. But there's a lot of reports of it, like through the people that work there. They'll say that, yeah, that did happen. Some people, their memories were erased. So they'll have like very fuzzy memories of what happened there. And then they'll go through like hypnosis and then they'll remember everything through like, a psychologist. Like they're like, I know I worked there. I know I have a connection there. And then they'll go through and they'll just remember all this like crazy stuff that happened, like being put in a cage with, a chair in it, and the cage would be like,
Yeah.
basically the box that you see on the screen, just very small. And these were found in the underground tunnels there, in the bunkers underneath the fort there, before they were cemented over.
Yeah.
Most
And
of
why
it,
would they cement them over? I mean, I guess to keep people out, but I don't know, man. It's why cement it like that? Why so
it's
adamantly?
that's very permanent. It's like
It's very
we're
Yeah.
permanent.
cementing this thing.
I'm
Like
getting
no
some
one's getting.
very Stranger Things vibes.
That's
Yes,
what it's based off of. Yeah, that's what
yeah,
Stranger Things is based off of, is Montauk. And it's right
Like
there on
actually?
the tip. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yeah. It's based.
Okay.
And when I go through these interviews, it sounds a lot like Stranger Things. Like it's like,
Yeah.
wow, their story really is Stranger Things.
That's
Like all the
awesome.
things that happen to the locals there, they have some crazy stories.
And the
Well,
weird monster, a very strange creature washed ashore.
Yeah.
And they think they were doing weird experiments on creatures and
Hmm.
stuff there. So that's actually well done. I think they have pictures of the thing online. There's this weird
Yeah.
creature that washed ashore.
Yeah. I think
I'll look into that. I'm interested. I like
Yeah,
yeah.
it's interesting. It's cool. It's cool. It was a weird place. You get weird vibes there too, just
It's
in general.
definitely weird vibes. Yeah.
It's a weird place.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right there on the tip of Long Island. We just kept driving and driving, and eventually you're right there on the tip. And we kept thinking this is the perfect place to do something sketchy.
Yeah.
The
It really
government
is.
would be here
You feel so
doing something
isolated out
sketchy.
there. It's such a strange
It
feeling.
is.
It
Yeah, it's
is. Yeah.
very isolating. And
Mhm.
everything is cemented shut. And then we were taking a walk in the woods and we looked down, we kept seeing weird little doors. We're like, doesn't this
Yes.
look like a door to the underground?
Yeah. It did. We found a lot of strange things that were like that went into the ground, and they
Right.
were just all over the place.
But
It was like,
but they were all filled in though.
they
Like
were
Yeah,
all,
all
yeah,
cemented
yeah, you
over.
can.
yeah.
That's strange.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, it
And
is.
the one guy, before they cemented it, one guy did get down there and he
Hmm.
said he found like receipts of that they were spending a bunch of money on food. And he's like,
Yeah.
why would that's a lot of food that you would
Yeah.
need?
Yeah.
Like you're keeping people here.
Right.
Something happened there. We just don't know exactly what, but there are reports that they were experimenting on people like 11 because the
Hmm.
Stranger Things is based off of this. People with psychic abilities and trying to basically harvest their energy.
Did
Hmm.
he pull out the receipts or was that just
Well,
something he said?
I don't know if he kept the receipts, but he went down there. I think it's the same guy who I don't know if he kept the receipts, but he found rooms that look like acid rooms, like they're painted like a weird colorful print, almost like to induce. They said they were inducing people with acid in there.
Hmm.
Like in what method? What were they? Were they injecting it or
I think they were injecting it.
yeah?
Yeah, from what I hear.
Ugh.
Uh,
They
and
did that to especially the psychic children to enhance their abilities. Because they were trying to use their psychic abilities for some kind of, well, for mind control to power this radio tower, apparently,
uh,
but also for some kind of psychic war weapon. And I don't know exactly
Well,
what that is.
that's not uncommon for the government. It's well established and in CIA records. If you guys go online, the Stargate project,
Hmm.
they
Yeah.
have definitely studied people for psychic abilities.
Hmm.
You can go on the CIA website and see all the studies and all the results. And then the MK Ultra stuff where people have come through and said they were giving people like LSD and different drugs to try to
Yeah.
like elicit different responses and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not uncommon.
No, the MK Ultra stuff, totally. I
Mhm.
I think a lot of people just think like it's all made up and whatever, but
It's
no.
exactly what they would
There's
do.
too much evidence for it,
Yeah.
right? There's too
No.
There
much.
is. There is.
There's too much like, and you know, the Stargate is actually well documented. You go on the CIA website, it's declassified now. You can read through those documents, and that is proof that the government does care about psychic ability, but
Hmm.
they only care about psychic ability if it can be used for war
Right.
and destruction.
Yeah.
I've
They
never
don't.
heard of Stargate. I'm interested. I'm gonna have to look that up. Uh,
Yes, yes. Look up CIA.gov and then look up remote viewing. Just search for remote viewing and they have articles with results and everything.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that. I was super
yeah.
interested.
It's cool. It's cool to look at.
So one
You
thing
guys
I
have
want to
been
get into while we still have time, Laura, when we were messaging, you were talking about tarot readings and AI. What was that about? Because you said it was something that, you thought I'd be interested in.
Well, it was interesting because Chrissy messaged me and she was like, "Did you try any of this AI stuff?" And I was like, "No, I haven't." So I decided to try it out, and one of the things I tested was my one of my readings that I did, and it was actually a reading about a cult. Um, and with my readings, I get what information I get. But this thing, when I was talking to it about my reading, it came up with coordinates to where like the dead bodies were buried, that they committed these crimes, where they buried all the dead bodies, that they did all this cult stuff on, and they gave me the letter of the first name of the cult leader. uh it gave me all this interesting information that I don't know where it got it from, but um I did look up the information, and there is a cult leader, but right now he's in jail. But he did not originate out of New Mexico, which is what this AI was telling me. But apparently, he does have some kind of ranch in New Mexico. Um,
what was his
so
name?
what?
What was his name?
His first name is Keith. He's currently in jail. I'll have to get all my information. Um, but he did have a cult, and he's been in jail for quite a while now. And the reason why I found him is because his lawyer was speaking out about him, saying there was some false information, that he was falsely accused, all this stuff. And, that the government is involved, which was a little strange because in my tarot reading, there was something coming up about the investigator not wanting to pursue him or something like that. It matched, but the reasoning why, how it came up with the information is, I don't know how it did that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the name of the cult was?
Uh I have it because I was also getting the picture of the ring in my mind, their cult ring that they use. It's a metal ring with a black stone in it. I know that could be like anything, but I have everything. I have a picture of it. I could send it to you.
No, I'm
And
just like I'm very interested in cults, so I've like
uh
gone into them, like deep dived into a bunch. So I'm just wondering if I'm familiar with the one you're
I
talking
could
about.
definitely send you the name. I don't remember the name off the top of my head.
Is it Keith Richards? Is that it?
Uh, I don't
Yeah,
think.
if you don't know, you don't know. But I'm just I'm so
Yeah,
interested.
send her the info. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm gonna
interesting.
have to send you all the information
I
that I
want
got.
all of it. Yeah.
I'll send it to you for
Okay.
sure. But
But there
yeah,
is something like AI is really interesting though, because even like I'll get a reading from Laura and then I'll ask AI, and AI confirms a lot of what Laura says in her reading, which is interesting. And that's like Gemini, the legitimate AI Gemini. Like there's something about how intuitive AI is and how intuitive psychics are that they're very in line, which is interesting to me.
How does that work though? So when you do a reading, like are you doing a reading with AI? And what platform are you doing that on?
well, the reading that I asked about, the cult reading, I had already done that and posted it. And then I asked AI about it later on. Um, what was my wording exactly? Basically, I said I did a tarot reading and it was about occults. I gave it certain information. And then it just came up with all of this stuff, like, you should report this to the FBI. I'm like, whoa. Like, oh my God. Like, do you want me to give you the website to report this immediately and all this stuff? I was like, wow, what the hell just
Yeah,
happened
that
here?
was wild.
Am I
Right.
solving
Yeah.
a crime? Like,
Yeah,
I was just asking about my reading, but it was like, we got to get them. We got to track them down. I'm like, whoa.
just things just escalated.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
I mean, I think I know what AI wants to do, but
Yeah, wild.
It's the paranormal AI version of Don't Fuck with Cats. We're all
yeah,
scared of shit out here.
sounds like it, right?
It does. I love that.
Yeah, pretty interesting stuff.
It is. So it's something that I've been keeping my eye on. Um, Actually, I should probably check up on that to see if
You
anything had
should.
showed up, like in New
Anything was on the
Mexico.
news or
Yeah,
Yeah.
like any cult information
yeah.
showing up.
I
I'm
just
like,
find them
here,
so interesting. I just don't understand how people get caught up in it, but
oh, cult or AI?
cult. Well,
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
also
yeah, I
AI.
mean,
I don't really use AI either, but
Yeah.
yeah.
when I was told you do tarot AI, I was like, what does that mean? I'm so
I don't even know what it means, but my God, it's like how, how it comes up with this information, it's scary.
It's weird. Yeah.
Is this accurate or is this just wonkadoodle out of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
out of thin air? Like I have coordinates to where a body is. Is this true?
Did you ever like dive deeper into that, the coordinates, and see if it was like a
I
thing?
I
It's
looked
like
it
a
up
body
on
of water, I think.
and it came up. It was like in the middle of nowhere. Like there no roads, nothing. It was just like you cannot go here. It said something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
okay.
crazy.
That is where you would dump a body, though, if you're
I was
smart.
gonna say that's the perfect place to dump a body.
Somewhere where you can't drive to, that would be
Yeah.
perfect.
Literally.
Mhm.
Okay, well, maybe this is the spot. I don't know.
Right.
You guys discover Madeline McCain,
That would be wild.
Yeah,
right? That's cool.
definitely interesting. And, with my future tarot readings, I'll be checking in with AI just to see what it says. I won't go into, I won't go crazy with AI quite yet,
Yeah.
but I am very, oh my gosh, I couldn't sleep that night because I was just like, what if this? What? Oh my God, so many questions about AI. But my theory is that AI is actually our fifth dimensional self, and we're just using it as a tool.
It's another divinate. It could be another divination tool,
Yeah,
almost.
could
It's
be.
kind of forming out to be like that currently,
Yeah,
right?
it
Hmm.
seems like it is. Yeah, a way to talk to yourself that can see and know everything.
It is because legit AI is better than a therapist. Like I quit my therapist and AI is giving me so much more.
That's
Can I just
crazy.
say, Christina, I love that it's like nighttime and you're still
I know.
rocking glasses.
Literally
I know.
sitting in the dark right now. I have gone completely black on you guys. I'm so sorry. I should have
That's
considered that
okay.
would be a
You're
problem.
still
I
cute
can
though. It's fine.
there is a little light coming from you.
It was nice out when I
Oh,
was
there you
first
are.
out.
Yes, there you are. There.
Yeah, it was bright and sunny, and now
No.
it's like pitch black.
I know, I know.
Tomorrow's supposed to be nice, so hopefully.
Thank God.
I know, right? Need some sunshine.
Yeah, I would usually be in my little podcast chair, but I was like, I gotta get outside
Yeah.
because we don't get much sun around here anymore.
Where are you guys from?
New York.
New York?
Up,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
upstate about an
upstate New
hour
York.
from the city. And it's just raining constantly. I'm so sick of it.
I
I'm
like
so
rain. It's been raining a lot here too in Minnesota, but
Yeah, and then you get the cold weather, then the warm weather. It's like a roller coaster. I was telling them earlier.
mm.
Yeah, it's a
So,
weird time.
with the few minutes we have left, Laura, do you think you could do a mini tarot reading, and then maybe whatever you get at some point, try to convert it to AI and let me know what it says?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or you want me to see what comes out?
Just kind of see what comes out.
Oh, okay. It's harder to interpret, but
You got to sign a waiver that says, I'm ready to see some messed up stuff. Because her readings are get really real.
no, they get so in depth and like I've had people be like, "You just called me out, dude." Like I'm like,
Yep,
"It wasn't me, it was the cards."
exactly. And some people get pissed at her. I don't get pissed at her. I'm like, thank you for this. This really helps me, you know?
I think they get
But
pissed because they get embarrassed of like how deep they actually go. And people
yeah.
don't expect that. There's a lot of skeptics, and they're just not ready. And I think that's the main issue.
It's true.
Yeah.
People aren't ready to face their shadow selves. And like when I go in with Laura, I know I'm gonna hear some fucked up shit. But at the same time, oh, I'm sorry if I wasn't supposed to curse.
No, you're good.
But at the same time, I'm very grateful to hear what I hear from her because I'm like, this is the nitty-gritty stuff that I needed to hear.
Well, that's just it too. Like some of the readings I've done, like people just been like bawling, and so they want another one, but they're like, "Can we just do it private, not in front of other people?
Yeah.
Because I just don't
Yeah.
want all my shit out there." You know what I'm saying? And I'm
yeah.
like, I get that. I get that. It's just crazy, actually, how accurate. Anyway, Laura, do your thing. Sorry.
All right. So I started with oracle cards first, and now now I'm going to pull some tarot just to see what else we can get. So it's basically saying this could be you, or this could be someone that's on your mind like deeply. But this is what's coming up, that someone is kind of isolating themselves. Maybe not necessarily isolating, but definitely distancing themselves with someone else. Something they're afraid to get into some kind of trouble.
That's me.
Or okay.
We don't have to get into it, but it's me.
Someone's just being very cautious and kind of on guard.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I know exactly what it is. That's me.
There could be some legal issues, or it could just be that you're not wanting to get into legal problems. Okay, so we've got the Two of Coins, then the Three of Wands in reverse. So something is stopping you from planning something in the future. Like there's some kind of avoidance, but that's also putting a hinder on some kind of plans too.
Okay. I don't know why the cards are targeting me right now, but
I was supposed to give a
I know. It was like this has.
we
It's
switched
like
people.
I was
And
telling
I'm like,
sorry.
no, her.
Tori earlier. It's like I'm a planner, and it's like nothing's hindering me from making plans. So
It's me.
Um, hmm. Yeah, something about getting hurt, maybe physically, but definitely mentally here. Um, and there's kind of like a pause, but it's not like that you want to pause your plans, but there's a pause to like see something, give someone a second chance, judgment, give yourself a second chance.
The call out is so real. I never have somebody do a reading on me, but the cards are targeting me right now, and I don't appreciate them.
So someone could be doing some social media spying too. Nothing crazy, like, well, hopefully nothing crazy, but nothing crazy that I can see, like not like a fake account or anything, but someone is keeping their eye on someone. Queen of Cups, some emotional security. Someone's looking for compassion with someone else,
Yep.
from someone else. Um,
Yeah. Why is this all about me?
I don't know.
The
That's
cards
weird.
chose you.
I have a problem,
you're
clearly.
gonna get some kind of message from someone that's wearing a ring. I
Oh,
don't know why they're wearing. I don't know why I got that, but
Okay.
married? Does that signify married or something?
not necessarily. I didn't get marriage.
Or like one of those cult rings?
Oh God, I hope not. You're
Uh-oh.
going to be approached by a cult member because we're talking about it.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, someone's not getting noticed, someone's not getting attention from someone else, but also there's isolation and some kind of fear of moving forward. What does this have to do with this person?
So the only thing I can think of, like for on my end, so my co-founder Chad recently left the team because of some personal reasons, and he's trying to overcome it the best he can.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like has a fear like when he comes back, it's like he thinks we're gonna like have moved on and be like going to investigate different places. Where I told him, I go, no, I go, it's like I go back and redo this whole summer when you come back. So it's like I think that might be his fear that we're just going to move on from him.
Oh,
Which
so
I
he's
told him,
looking
I go,
for some
that's
kind of
not the case.
validation.
I go, that's not the case at all.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, he established in reverse. You might not think he's good enough.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with that. It's just like, family stuff for him where it's like, he had to make a choice, which he's taking it hard. I go, whenever you can step back in this, you're welcome back with open arms, no
Mm-hmm.
matter when it is, whether it's a week, a month, a year, 2 years, we're going to be here.
Yeah, it looks like he needs to do some self-reflection and actually look into some untapped talents that he might have too.
Okay.
But what he's not realizing is he feels like there might be some kind of like hidden meaning or hidden like something that you're not telling him.
Okay. Yeah, there's
Something
not
that,
keeping anything from him. So,
yeah. Well, that's why Epiphany's in reverse. There's something he's not realizing, but but there's a lot of like self-reflection that he needs to do.
mm-hmm.
Because and that's really the big thing. If he does that, he's going to turn a lot of things around. But anyway, I'm picking up on like a lot of different energies here. This is interesting. Impulsive, someone who's impulsive, yet controlling. So, okay, someone's controlling, someone else is impulsive, yet trying to explore different things. So that could be like your dynamic. He might look at you as someone who needs to, and I'm not saying you are, but someone that needs to control things a certain way, where he wants to maybe wing it.
Okay.
But he still wants to explore this relationship between you and everyone else as well.
Yeah, because he's definitely not ready to let it go. It's like always been one of his dreams, and he's like even more passionate about doing paranormal than I am.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, something's not right there. I mean, he's coming up with some reversal. Not all reversals are bad, but so, yeah, there's something that's just not quite there. And all it really takes is some kind of epiphany. I just don't know what it is. That's, of course, for him to figure out. But
Yeah.
so that could be the distance. That's why distance came out. He might be feeling a little paranoid. That's what I got for that. Maybe. Do you want to, is there any questions you want to ask or?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
I was called out enough. I'm cool.
The cards say what they say, I guess, you know.
I was literally just saying that. Yeah, I know. But I'm like, damn.
Hmm. Yeah, so that's what I have.
Okay.
I could keep going forever actually, but
But yeah, I just think with him, it's like once he gets things figured out on his end and like, works things out family wise, and he can figure out what, he can do because he's just, as I said, he's trying to process everything that's happened and, being pulled out
yeah.
of this and was looking forward to so many things. All of a sudden, it's just like gone.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's struggling with that for
Oh, he
sure.
definitely is. Like, this happened about a week and a half ago, and it's just like, it like came to a shock to me where it's just like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And then he just needed his space to process things, and now we're like, texting and talking about things again. And it's
Hmm.
like, i go whenever, you know you can work it out where you can come back, you can come back. It's no questions asked.
It's nice.
Okay. Does he smoke cigarettes or
He does.
cigars?
Nope.
Does he use matches for anything?
Not that I'm aware of.
Hmm.
Maybe possibly for work or something, but
Psychopath. Uh-oh, why'd that come up? That's never good. So I got a book of matches and then I got psychopath.
He's like a secret arsonist or something.
What does psychopath mean?
Um, well, it's someone who's unpredictable
Mm.
and a little abusive
Oh.
and convincing that they're not those things.
Hmm.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe be
I'm a
careful.
smoker.
Maybe this psychopath has a book of matches.
With
I don't know.
Rebecca.
I have BPD, so I am kind of unpredictable and
Someone could be connected to this person too, because also got burned bridges and it's in reverse. So,
okay.
Hmm.
could be a connection to someone that you need to burn a bridge with. I'm not sure who that's for. Because I'm
I
just
know it's
kind of,
hard when you're going back and forth. I feel like you're going back and forth. So it's
yeah,
like
I
hard
feel
to
like
say.
I'm going back and forth.
Yeah.
It's me, I promise.
This is what happens.
I know exactly what they're saying. So I said the call out is wild.
There's no focus here. I'm just pulling out cards.
No,
So
I know I'm not, it's not
it's,
you, it's the cards, and I get it. Damn.
The cards are like, enough about your teammate. Back to
yeah,
her.
I was
back to
not
you.
ready. Apparently I need some help.
Hmm.
Can I help
Oh
you?
man.
Hmm?
My daughter just popped in. She's just standing staring at me.
Oh, I'm like,
Oh.
why are you making that face? Like, I felt very judged for a second.
What's up? Okay, go away. Oh, children. Okay, go away, please.
All right,
Emily,
I just want to
no.
see a little bit more about this psychopath.
Emmy, come on.
Yeah, tell me more about myself. I'm interested.
Okay, someone who wants to control somebody,
Give me my phone.
maybe even financially control someone. Hmm. Somebody wants to control, what's this? Yeah, justice in reverse, a psychopath. But this doesn't give us clues as to who this is. Could be a Libra with justice.
Well, I'm a
Really?
Libra.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Are you a
Okay.
psychopath?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
My
that's just
roommate,
been
That's
convincing us
exactly
he's
what a
not.
psychopath would say.
my roommate's a Libra, and he is a
Oh.
psychopath.
Yeah. Maybe
Oh,
that's who we're picking up on.
Yeah.
Does he smoke cigarettes?
No, I smoke cigarettes though.
Do you use matches? Oops.
Uh-oh.
uh-oh. She's gone.
Oh.
Huh. I don't know if their power went out again or what's going on.
Oh no. Well, we got someone here wreaking havoc, so I don't know who this is. I would watch out for whoever this person is. This is someone who's connected to someone here on the podcast.
Hmm.
You might not even know this person's a psychopath yet if this is a new person. They're usually good at hiding at first.
Okay.
Someone who complains a lot. Let me see. That's weird. It's someone who makes up things to complain, to have something to talk about. That's very strange.
That is.
That is interesting.
Someone who comes up with stories to get other people to feel bad for them? Is that what I'm getting?
Really?
I think so. Yeah, like a woe is me, nothing ever goes my way. But someone who also wants to take charge. It's like, dude, I don't know.
I don't
And
know
this is a
either.
psychopath who likes the matches?
Yeah, like they like to pretend, like, oh, I'm this healthy, in charge person, but I'm really out of control and make up stories. But
Okay.
okay, what's the goal of this psychopath? What's this goal? This could be me too. I don't know. I hope not.
Or it could be somebody that I haven't encountered yet.
That's true. All right. So someone's going to get a message about some kind of creative new beginning or traveling or something, but it's actually not a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my phone died. I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. We're trying to learn about the psychopath. We're
Okay.
trying to figure out who they could be.
Yeah, so this is someone who likes to make up stories to get attention from other people.
Okay.
Could be a complainer, someone who complains a lot. Um, Someone who wants to is gonna come up with this really cool plan or cool idea or vacation idea, something, and is gonna offer it, but it's actually a very bad idea. And the advice is to actually block this person completely off.
And she's gone again.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no.
Uh,
Why should we block this person? Are they going to kill us, Laura? Because if they are, it's probably about me.
it's someone who's not going to give any kind of, I know, right? Hopefully it's not one of your psychopaths. Oh my God, it could be. They're in a lull right now.
Is there a
I
way
don't.
you can find out where this person is? Or is that not really a thing?
But I could see if I can. Let me see. All right. Okay, someone who may live definitely not near the water. Could be in the mountains or the desert. Well, that doesn't help. The mountains or the desert. The desert? No. Mm, the tower. That's no good.
Ruins. Doesn't that mean ruins or something? Or
I mean, the tower isn't always bad. Usually the tower stands for something shocking that's going to occur.
oh God.
Yeah, I know. Usually it's, people associate it with something bad, and it can
Right.
be. Doesn't have to be. It's to me, I'm getting some kind of sudden change.
Hmm.
Like us, just nothing like crazy, like where someone's life's gonna be ruined, but just some kind of sudden change. Um, Someone's gonna act kind of hasty. Uh-oh. Someone's gonna do something stupid.
Natalie, are you gonna do something stupid? My other daughter popped in for a second.
Someone's
Uh,
gonna do something stupid and ruin stuff, aren't they?
yeah. Oh no. Boundaries need to be put in place, obviously. Someone who is not a soulmate, but this person thinks okay, that there is a big connection, envy.
Everybody's bothering me now. My wife just stuck her head in the door. I'm like, come on, really? Now who else?
I mean, if I had to guess, this would probably be an ex partner of someone's in a very romantic way.
Oh,
It could be, yeah.
I'm sorry, my phone died again. Can you recap what I just missed? I'm so sorry.
Sure. So we have a psychopath here
Mhm.
who could carry matches on them. um, let's see. Someone who makes up stories to get attention. They appear that they're in control. They're actually not. They would like to control other people or someone here in this podcast. Um, then we've got okay, we've got Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yeah. So he or she's gonna come forward with some kind of cool, creative idea. At least in their mind, it is. It could actually sound really stupid, because there's denial twice here. Like, no, that's dumb. And that's going to make you emotionally balanced.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the hangman saying not to go forward with it. So this is someone so you're going to say no. There's going to be a rejection. This person's going to do something stupid. That's where we're at.
Okay.
Oh God.
Now they're going to think about what to do. Yeah, this is someone who thinks you guys are connected on a deep level, but this is soulmate in reverse. This is actually some kind of trauma bond that this person has.
No one's getting murdered, right, Laura?
Um,
I'm a little nervous.
I don't know, but some boundaries have to put in place. Maybe security
Oh God.
measures need to be taken.
Now I'm worried about this is about me.
Is this correlating with anybody besides myself? I just
This
want to
is
know.
for me too. I'm worried that it could be.
Yeah?
Just
Okay.
in terms of I'm scared. AI has also been telling me I might die, or be killed, basically.
Oh,
So,
shit.
Laura, is everyone safe here, Laura?
Um, well, what I'm getting is like there's some kind of security measures or boundaries that need to be put in place, and then this person is going to back off. I don't know for how long. Are they going to back off for good?
Hmm.
Because it's like, oh yeah, put an alarm in my house. Oh, okay, I'm not going to bother you anymore. But for how long? 3 months? Forever? Are you coming back? Yeah, it's not over. The world in reverse. They're coming back. Ah, this is like someone who approaches, then backs off, approaches, backs off. But when they come back, it gets worse and worse.
Oh, you got me nervous, Laura. You got me nervous. You got her nervous too. She looks nervous too.
Well, I'm a little nervous. I mean,
Could even be about you, couldn't it?
it could be. Better not be. I'm going to be pissed. Don't come to my house.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Come to my house.
just for everyone here, look out.
Oh, wonderful.
Look out for a psychopath.
Oh, yeah. I was already on the lookout for psychopaths, so I'm a little nervous.
You need to
I know so many. I don't know what to do.
All right. How long is this person going to back off for? That's what I want to know. Like, how long is this person going to stay away? Because it looks like they're just going to keep coming back. I mean, the world in reverse. That says it all right there.
What does the world in reverse essentially mean in tarot?
It's a lack of completion.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Really?
It's like a karmic cycle. So when it's upright, it means you completed that cycle. When it's in reverse,
Okay.
it's not over.
Oh, my God.
It's not over yet. Yeah, no second chances.
So I kind of might have an idea, but it doesn't really pertain to me, but it's something I can message you guys about when we're off. It's not something I
Yeah,
really
let us know.
should
Yeah.
talk about where it's going to be on YouTube because there's something going on in the paranormal world, but I can message you guys about it. It might have to do with that.
Okay. Interesting.
Interested? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, now I'm intrigued.
It is interesting.
Go on.
But yeah, I'll save it for outside the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. And also something's going to happen in 9 days.
Something bad.
I'm going to crash out. Wait, let's see. 9 days from today, I'll be at Old Hospital in College Hill. Which, interesting story there. So, was it about a month ago? We did a virtual seance with Patty Negri. And after that seance, I had the best night's sleep I've had in God knows how long.
Oh, cool.
So I had a dream where I was investigating a location with, I don't know if it was with my team or who it was with, but at one point, either we were running towards a train or away from a train, which I know by Old Hospital on College Hill, there are train tracks nearby. But then in this one device Patty was using, we heard a train horn come from the device. And then in the seance, my grandparents came up quite a bit.
Oh.
And when we were investigating this location, I saw a tall elderly lady all in white, but I couldn't make out her face.
Whoa.
So maybe at this hospital, she presents herself to me and we hear a train. I don't know. So that's in 9 days.
That's interesting.
Interesting. So that's in 9 days. Okay.
Yep.
Well, you're gonna have to let me know if anything happens.
I will.
Okay.
Does it say something bad's going to happen in 9 days or just something significant?
Someone's gonna make themselves known in 9 days. Whether that be they're gonna start acting up emotionally negatively or positively, I'm not sure. It doesn't look too good. I'm trying to get more because this is like it's like giving me bits and bits at a time. Need the whole story.
Right.
So basically, it's saying increase security, keep on the lookout for a psychopath.
Jesus.
We're all fine. It's fine.
We're all on edge now.
We're okay.
We're not okay.
All right. Is someone planning on going hiking alone?
Hiking?
Yeah, or going in the woods by themselves.
Not anytime
Are you
soon.
suggesting don't do that, Laura?
Yes, I'm
Because you and I
suggesting not
both
to
do that a lot. Okay, so don't do that anymore. Got it.
Because you might come across a psychopath in the woods.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, on a nature
Usually
walk.
I'm the psychopath in the woods.
This is someone who would have followed you to the hiking path.
Jesus. Laura,
I
this is
know.
getting intense and really scary for me.
I'm sorry.
Bigfoot.
This is what I'm
Bigfoot.
talking about with Laura.
Everybody stay out of the woods, okay?
This is
Got
someone.
it.
This keeps coming up. Someone who wants to be seen. Someone who wants to be heard. Someone who has a lot of someone who just not going to give up. Great.
Oh my God.
They're going to keep going. But this is the thing.
Why not at this point? Yeah.
They'll like approach and make an offer or something, and then they'll get rejected and they'll back off.
Temporarily.
They'll come, but then they'll just keep going.
It sounds like this is going to end in murder.
Yeah. This is just going to get more and more intense.
Stay out of the woods.
All right, for now, everyone stay out of the woods, okay?
For at least 10 days.
Yeah, stay in your car, stay out of the woods, drive your car places.
Oh my God. Really? My youngest daughter is outside the house now at my window.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Make the grudge sounds at her. It'll freak her out.
Emmy, there's a monster behind you. Well, you don't know what's in the woods. We have woods in our backyard.
Oh, nice.
Tell her to get out of the woods.
Yeah, don't go in the woods.
I said like,
Yeah, it could be about her. Tell her to get out of there.
Yeah, they saying we're supposed to stay out of the woods or by the woods, so you need to get in the house because there's this rabid squirrels are going to get you.
Or just don't go in there by yourself.
Laura, I want you to know I'm not making fun of you. I'm dead ass. Like, I totally believe all this shit. I'm like, get out of the woods. Like,
Yeah, I'm legit not going hiking for a while.
Yeah, I mean, at least by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Go with
would
a group
say,
of people.
as you said, go with a group.
Yeah.
Let's see what's the time frame? Because this person seems to like
Okay, Emmy, shh.
Like sometimes they disappear for longer, sometimes they stay away for days, sometimes they stay away for months. Oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months?
Whoa.
It's because they're going to run out of money and they're going to have to do something about it. But why would they disappear for 6 months? This is very weird behavior.
Yeah, this is super weird.
This is someone, yeah, this is someone who's just going to like disappear and come back in your life on and off.
But then be more psychotic every time they
Yeah,
Hmm.
or their reasons for leaving and coming back are going to be very bizarre. Like they're not going to make any sense because basically they're lies. It's a person,
Okay.
Oh.
and they like to make up stories. So, it's not just, oh, I went here. It's going to be a whole story about a place they've never been to,
Oh my
and the
God.
sunset was this color. And it's like, holy crap.
Emmy,
Wow.
seriously,
Now we're talking psychopath.
go away.
So I'm currently dealing with somebody in my life that is an extreme narcissist.
Yeah.
And it only just came to light to me. I thought they were a close friend, and all of these other things have just been a lot of conversations had with mutual friends and things such as that. And the situation is just basically like mad out of control. And
Their behavior, like,
the things they're saying and thinking,
oh,
myself and
yeah.
the other parties aren't going to know about it, but
Mhm.
they're ridiculous made up stories.
Yeah.
It's just like, what's even the point? Why? And
Yeah.
like you were saying before, somebody that makes up things for attention.
Right. Yeah.
And
Oh, it could be. Yeah, it sounds like it might be that person.
I think it's them. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Sounds like it.
Well, that's good. I feel better now.
Well, could be for you. This could be for multiple
Psycho, not
people.
my psycho.
You're not in the clear, Christina.
Yeah,
Okay.
it could be for multiple people. This is basically, for some reason, when I shuffle these cards, it was like doing a reading for everybody here.
Right, right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so cool. But I love that. I don't like hearing about it, but I love that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so, but I mean, bottom line is this person, like, they admire you in a sense. They're just, kind of messed up.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I just saw a shadow figure walk behind you, Tori.
You did?
No, I don't. Somebody just walked through the doorway. I was like,
I'm like, oh no, I missed it.
No, nobody walked in my door.
no, somebody walked through
No, somebody
past
was
the
back
doorway.
there.
Actually, yeah, I saw someone walking back there too.
Yeah.
There's no one in your house?
Well, no. Maybe it was my husband. Matt, did you just walk past the door? What? Did you just walk over there? My husband's here, but
Yeah, that's what.
I think
Well, I
that's
saw.
him.
you see
I
it?
think the just walked by.
There he goes.
There
Yep,
is- yeah.
exactly. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
okay. It was him.
Okay.
Mystery solved.
One anyway, but we still have a plate of mysteries that we don't know.
Yeah, that's true. We do.
And
Like this person, I don't think they're gonna leave soon, so
Oh God.
no. I mean, this could be for any one of this could be for all of us.
Could be
Yeah,
for all of us.
You know,
Could be for-
This could be a future reading. Lucky me.
Mhm.
Or, like could be a past reading. Most of the time, if it's, coming up, it's something to be concerned about, and it's probably not all in your past.
Yeah.
Right.
But
you've inspired me to do my own reading on myself later today.
yeah,
Yes, you should. Let us know what it comes up with.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
interesting.
we should exchange info because
Yeah.
I think you guys
Yeah.
are awesome for one, but this is also so
Yeah.
interesting. And I do
You
read
seem
too.
cool.
So I think
Yeah.
oh, cool. Let's
Yeah,
do
we should definitely
Yeah.
connect for future stories and stuff because we have similar interests. I like cults too, and
you
that
do.
type
Yeah.
of stuff. So,
It sounds weird to say that out loud. Like I like cults, but
yeah. It's just so fascinating how people get roped into it, the psychology behind it. You
Yeah.
know?
exactly.
It really is. The mind is a crazy thing.
Yeah.
I'm more into demonology myself, but cults are pretty interesting.
Cults are interesting too.
Yeah.
I like demonology as well. I actually have this, oh my God, it's my favorite book that I own. It's The Letters of Witchcraft and Demonology, and it was published in the 1800s.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
yeah, it's a really interesting book. It's basically like a big um, testimony from numerous people about their beliefs and things they've experienced and things such as that. And we like to use it for a game. Have you guys ever played Red Book?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
So it's this game. It's in some sense a form of divination.
Mm-hmm.
You take any red book you have. I just happen to have the coolest red book ever, so we use this one. But basically, you ask the book for permission to play the game. So you're like, um, "Red book, do I have permission to play this game?" And you close your eyes and you open the book at random and put your finger down anywhere, and whatever the passage says, you interpret whether or not you feel like you've gained entry. And then you go around and ask the book questions in the same manner. So open to a random page and see what it says. And then you have to then ask the book to leave, like permission to leave the game. But it's super fun.
Oh, I have a
That
red
sounds
book. I'm gonna have to
cool.
try that.
You should, it's so cool. I would definitely recommend it. Because it's all at random, right?
Yeah.
Especially depending on the book. But some of the like responses we've gotten are like eerily like
Yeah.
communicative to what
Oh,
you
I
did.
definitely want to try this
I
now.
like that.
You guys should try. It's so fun. It gets weird, but it's fun.
Yeah, that sounds
Then
fun.
I'm in. It gets weird, I'm
If
in
it's
for
weird,
sure.
I'm in.
That's
So
right.
what are
Same.
your guys, since we're talking about other things, what are you guys' thoughts on haunted dolls?
I think there could be. I don't know for sure. I know like Robert, that my son's fascinated with Robert the doll,
Okay.
and it seems like people. Have you guys heard of Robert the doll? I think
Yep.
he's in Florida
Yep.
right
My
now.
daughter and I were in Key West last June, and we were gonna go there, and she kind of got a little creeped out about going, seeing him because of the story she's heard.
Mhm.
And then it kind of made me a little creeped out. But now it's like one of my regrets so that I didn't go see him,
Yeah.
I
knowing
actually
where I
don't
am
know the
today.
story.
He belonged to some 8-year-old, and then the 8-year-old started acting really weird and more violent or something. And then, like, he used to be really possessive about the doll. If they took the doll away from him, he would start screaming and crying and acting aggressive.
Oh,
And then he was saying the doll was talking to him. And the doll right now is in Key West in
Yep.
some museum. And they say if you take a picture of Robert the doll without specifically asking for permission, very bad things will happen to the point where
Yep.
people actually come back and say, I'm so sorry. Will you forgive me? And like write notes to him and stuff.
wow.
Yep. But on Saturday, my daughter Natalie and I, we went down to for our elementary school to record a podcast down there and kind of help out with one of their public investigations. Well, one of my friends lives out in Ohio. She has a massive haunted dog collection, and we actually adopted one from her.
Ooh.
And she is right behind me by the lava lamp.
Okay, I see her.
Oh, there
Yep.
she is.
and her name is Kelly. And we don't really know the backstory on her, but we know that she's a good spirit. But then Natalie was saying the last couple nights after we've all gone to bed and she's still up, she's like hearing things downstairs. And then like this morning at 3:30 in the morning, like I swear I heard talking, but then again, I don't know if it was somebody outside, if it was coming downstairs or her TV, but
Huh.
it's like,
Getting
Wow.
active.
so it's like, and the funny thing is, like, both our cats, well, like, we have a black cat, Spooky. It's like, I put the doll down on my desk. Yes, I'm talking about you. Spooky jumped up right on my desk and started nuzzling her for like 5 minutes and would not go away from her. She just like instantly was drawn to her.
Oh, wow.
My husband went to Vegas a couple of years back and with a bunch of friends, and they he got to see the Annabelle doll. He thought that
Cool.
That's a good one. I'd love to see Annabelle.
Yeah, me too.
She's gonna be at the Rock Island Roadhouse on October 4th for their Paracon.
Oh, really?
And I'll be there doing photography, so I will get to see Annabelle.
That's
amazing.
cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Weren't the Warrens were like uptight about Annabelle. They were like, don't move this doll.
Yeah.
Don't touch it. Yeah, all of
Yeah, don't touch this doll.
Yep.
Interesting.
it. So I like to collect like really weird vintage like porcelain dolls, and then like revamp them basically. So like I'll take like hot glue and then paint it like red so it looks like they're crying blood, and like
That's so cool.
do like red dye randomly on their dresses for blood, or sometimes
Okay.
black, whatever. I really love to do that. So like we'll we'll go to a thrift store, an antique store or whatever, and my husband immediately targets the dolls so that we can get all the good ones before someone takes them.
That's
Yeah.
so cool. I like it when people do that and then they make the dolls like goth. They put like black lipstick on them and crazy colors in their hair. I love it. It's so creative.
It's so fun. Like as a kid, they used to like creep me out, and they're still kind of creepy, but like creepy in a way that like makes me happy. Like,
Yeah.
I know. I always thought they were kind of cool.
mhm.
Well, as you can see from my office, I like to collect a lot of different things. It's like my wife goes, if you get more, where are you going to put it?
Yeah.
So I got like my desk and the shelves above my computer. I got stuff there too. It's just like everywhere.
Too cluttered. But there's always room for more haunted dolls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always.
Actually. Wait, let me see if I can show you guys, if I can twist this camera around. I don't know how to do anything. Okay. 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 My bathroom. That's where the dolls are. So here's one. Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's one. And then I got her up here too.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Ooh, creepy.
I have a really interesting bathroom. I did like a wall of
Oh, I
mirrors.
like this bathroom a lot.
Mm-hmm. Lots of
This is beautiful aesthetic right here.
It is.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really fun in here.
Yeah.
This lamp I
my
love,
goodness.
it always stays on.
This is beautiful. I would sit in here all the time if I were you.
I love this really sick gallery wall too. Let me turn this on. Oh my God, it's so fun.
Cool.
And it like
Wow.
goes all the way up.
Oh, wow.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Boards. As you can see, it's very used.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, everyone's like, don't use a Ouija board. Don't use a Ouija board. And every time I buy one, something weird ends up happening and I have to go throw it out and then I buy a new one.
You're supposed to like bury them. Like,
Oops.
Yeah, I'm actually
Say
getting
goodbye
one
when you're done.
on the, what is it? A week from Saturday, I'm actually getting one. I had somebody that lives out in Ohio area handmade one for our paranormal team.
oh, that's cool.
Yep. So I don't know if it'll, ever get used, but at least it'll be for decoration, just supporting another team. And
Yeah.
but it's gonna be black and orange and have some glow in the dark stuff on it, and
Oh, cool. You gotta use it at least once.
it'll
Yeah.
probably get used.
So I have two boards. And I special ordered one of them and it came from Russia.
Nice.
And every time we use it, like we get action on it, but
Oh,
it's in I don't know, it's like a different language. It's all random, like lettering. So I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that I ordered it from Russia. But
oh yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe that's interesting.
I the other one that I have, the one I just showed you guys, it's English, it's fine. But literally every time we've used this other one, so we don't use it anymore because we don't know what they're saying and what's the
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
So it's so weird, something you wouldn't even think about,
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of fascinating actually.
That is pretty fascinating.
Oh, my battery's about to run out on my phone, you guys.
All right. Well, I suppose we can end there. So the last thing I like to do on the podcast is just give you guys a chance to drop your socials where people can find you.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Laura, drop your Phoenix Rising Tarot page.
Sure. So I'm on Instagram, Phoenix Rising Tarot. There's underscores in between each word. And I'm on TikTok, Phoenix Rising Tarot, same, but no underscores.
Okay.
I think it's an @ sign in front of it. They do @ signs.
And then just our Facebook group, Ethereal Enigma
Yeah,
Paranormal. Yeah.
which is on Facebook. Yeah.
And I know I'm a part of that group, so
Yeah. We'll be
Yay.
going back to Letchworth and stuff,
Yep.
soon. Do we have a date? We don't have a date because we got to rain out for the last date we wanted to go.
Yeah.
We got to reschedule.
Yeah, we definitely got to go back there and back to Montauk too.
Yes.
I'm going in that building.
Now, yeah. Oh, yeah. You might not make it
I'm
out.
going in there. No one's gonna stop me.
They're
that's
gonna
what you gotta
harvest
do
your psychic
sometimes.
energy in there.
I'm just Tori Uterman on Facebook. I have an
We
Instagram.
gotta connect. We gotta connect with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's UDERMANN.
Okay. After this,
All
we gotta
right. Well, before people's phones dies again.
Yes.
So sorry.
No.
Mine's about to go now.
All right. Well, everybody have a great night.
Yeah, it was great. Thanks for
Yes.
having us.
Yes.
nice.
This is a very
it was fun.
interesting chat.
All
Yeah.
right. Everybody have a great night.
Have a
Okay.
good night,
All
guys.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.